Very good afternoon to attendees joining from the Middle East, and good evening to the attendees joining from India. And welcome to the Rooftop Solar Congress Middle East 2021 Awards Ceremony. I'm your host, Geeta Takkar. Well, awards always give us a great reason to celebrate. In today's ceremony, we intend to recognize and celebrate the success and achievements of the companies and their teams that have contributed outstandingly to promoting and advancing the use of solar energy across the Middle East in its full diversity. To start the ceremony, I would like to welcome our guest of honor, Mr. Mohammed Al Thani, Secretary General and Vice Chairman, Arab Renewable Energy Commission, and Vice Chairman of the Jordanian Renewables Energy Society, to please grace the ceremony with the opening remarks. The stage is all yours, sir.
Thank you. It's my great honor to join this estimated conference program, and really you are highly appreciated what you are doing for promoting renewable energy and specifically the solar energy here in the Middle East. And I want to focus general notes about the new energy dynamics and the fifth industrial revolution for a new social economy era, where is the solar energy become the king of the renewables and also the king of energy, which is much more competitive, much more cheaper, and also it is a clean energy, and also it's the positive effect for the climate change. We should think about solar energy as the king of energy nowadays, because this new fifth industrial revolution will be entranced by smart, by artificial intelligence and Internet of Things. And we should focus in the following: the 5 smart sustainability for all. We should think about smart energy, which is depend on renewable energy, and energy efficiency, which is depend on energy improvement and also an energy saving. We should focus nowadays global wise on electric vehicles, because it is the future, and we think more than 400 million cars will be in operation by 2040. We should think about the smart grid, because it's essential for what we are developing by using renewable energy, specifically solar energy, and with the infrastructure which is need to be green from the domestic source of energy. We should focus on the smart cities, and the future is the smart cities and a new civilization, a green civilization, because renewable also through the king of renewable solar is the best. We should think about all of us to be smart and to take care about each other. We should respect human being everywhere, and we should think carefully about 1.5 billion without any access to electricity in the world. Also, we should think we now in E-world, and there is an entrance for E-world to think about one grid in the future. We, in the Arab Renewable Energy Commission, we think one network, one grid for all Arab countries. And also we can be connected to Europe and to the other, because sustainability is not just for one country, it's for all countries and human beings around the world. We think also the primary source of energy, which is come from domestic source of energy, from coal, from oil, and from natural gas will be decreases. And that push for renewables and all renewable energy and the high demand. We respect high electricity demand more than 150 more than now, and the difference should come through renewables. And again, the crown is solar energy. We want to speak some notes about renewable energy in Arab country. We have investment more than 700 billions in renewable energy nowadays, and this target to 2035 for renewable energy and to attractive investors from outside of Arab country. We think for a new strategy in the Arab country, and this a new strategy depend to reach 30% of energy improvement by 2030, 30% from renewables by 2030, and to reach 40% of electric vehicle by 2040, and to reach 40% of smart cities by 2040. Also, in Arab country, we should think about the future for our new generation, and this should focus for any investor or decision maker in all Arab government to think about social aspects for renewable energy, which is again for the king of energy, solar energy. This social aspects to have local development in Arab country, to have R&D institutes in Arab country, also to fund a new job career in Arab country, and this will encourage more and more. We still active as producing oil and gas, and now I think all Arab countries are on nowadays in the right time are targeting renewable energy and start in their policy the energy mix to cover the future and to match what happened global wise. By this, I just put key notes about in general about solar energy importance, which is I want to remember something. In 1970, it was 1 watt about $75. Nowadays, it's less than $1. It's $0.50. And this is encourage all of us to have our green building, to use solar energy for the electricity demand, and to have also photovoltaic for our electrical cars. And this is save money, this is will save environment, and this is the best for the climate change. Thank you for this excellent ceremony. And again, it's my honor and it's my great pleasure to join you and to speak in this estimated conference. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Thani, for your very, very insightful remarks. It is indeed great to know that how much efforts the government is doing, to provide the new generation with such cleaner and greener environment. I mean, hats off to you. Great work indeed by you all. Thank you so much once again, and stay tuned with us. And so, ladies and gentlemen, let's look at a little brighter and positive effects of the pandemic. It has given us a lot of time to spend with our families, speak to our long lost friends and relatives, and even meet them virtually. Now, I would request all the participants and attendees to write in the chat box about one passion or a hobby that you have pursued in this pandemic, and I will read out the best three after the winning announcements. So I'll just request all the attendees and participants to kindly participate, write down in the chat box what is that one passion or one hobby that you were able to pursue during this pandemic, since it has given us a lot of time. Okay, so and the best three will be read by me after the winning announcement has been made. Okay, so let's begin with our award announcements now. Team, can we have the slide, please? So the first category for Industry Leadership and Business Excellence Award is So the category is Project Developer of the Year Industrial. Let us know something about this winning company. The company is the leading sustainable energy partner for businesses with over 120 megawatts of solar projects in the Middle East and South Asia. The company's solar and energy efficiency solutions enable businesses to reduce energy cost, improve power reliability, and lower carbon emissions. The company currently has 65 employees in 5 markets: UAE, Jordan, Pakistan, Saudi Arabia, Bahrain. So let us know who the winner is. And the award goes to Well, the winner is Yellow Door Energy. I would like to invite Mr. Jeremy Crane, CEO of Yellow Door Energy, to kindly come on the stage and say a few words. Mr. Crane, can we have you on the stage, please?
Good afternoon, Greta. Can you see me now?
Actually, no. No, I'm not able to see you.
Yeah, we are able to see you, sir.
Yeah, all right. Yes, we are.
Fantastic. Thanks, Greta. We're very excited about this, and thank you, Engineer Altani, for your action there. Obviously, we're very passionate about environmental change and helping businesses reduce their footprint in order to take carbon out of our value chain. I think that the primary focus of our business, solar power purchase agreements across the region here, has helped many businesses achieve that. Our value proposition does go beyond just solar. And as the engineer Altani said at the beginning, we focus on a whole suite of sustainable energy solutions, solar energy efficiency, EV chargers. So the king of solar energy is certainly there, as are all the other things that you've identified. One specific project that I think was highlighted by the awards committee was our Al Nabuda automotive project. It's about just over 3 megawatts of rooftop and car park for Al Nabuda, the distributor of Porsche, Audi, Volkswagen in Dubai. We're particularly proud of this because we were able to execute it during the challenging COVID period. And it means a significant reduction in cost of energy for Al Nabuda. It's going to generate over 4 million kilowatts of clean energy, and it's covering not only their repair facility, but also about 750 parking spaces for their wonderful cars, many of which are now becoming electric. So thank you very much. We're very excited to be here and be part of this ceremony today.
Thank you so much, Mr. Crane, and heartiest congratulations to you and your team for the great win. Well, before you go, I am just little inquisitive about the company's name. So, Yellow Door. What exactly does it signify? Like, why Yellow Door?
Well, that's a great question. So we see ourselves as a friendly partner for clean energy. And so yellow being a warm color, also, of course, the color of the sun, brings those together. And then our door is always open to customers to work with them to deliver cost savings and cleaner solutions.
That's amazing. I mean, it's so great to know that you put in yellow and door together. I mean, it's brilliant, brilliant. All right. Thank you so much. And congratulations once again to you and your team on the win.
Thank you.
So, ladies and gentlemen, moving to our next category. Can we have the next slide? So the next category is EPC Company of the Year Industrial. Few hints about the winning company. It is an experienced EPC company. Their services cover a broad spectrum ranging from development, consulting, planning, construction, and the operation of solar power plants. Whether it's turnkey solutions or as a general contractor, or in the role of service provider for special subsectors. To date, the company has successfully brought to the market over 250 megawatts of photovoltaic output. They have managed over 100 projects globally in 10 countries. So let's see who the winner is. And the award goes to and the award goes to Oz Energy. Now, may I request Mr. Oscar Saptak, CEO Oz Energy, to kindly say a few words. The stage is all yours.
Thank you very much. Hello, everyone. I am Özgür Sarpta, CEO of the Oz Energy. Briefly, we are an energy group that focuses on solar EPC investment and energy digitalization businesses. Our executives are the professionals who lead the development of sector since the formation of the solar energy market in Turkey. We have activities in Eastern Europe and also the Middle East. We are extremely honored to be receiving this important EPC Company of the Year in Industrial Rooftop segment. Thank you very much for that. We are grateful for the recognition we have received for our work because I'm very sure that every other nominee for this award was as capable, if not more, of this winning award. Sorry. I sincerely thank each one of the Oz Energy team members, especially for helping us reach a stage where we can proudly hold up this award as a mark of our achievement. And I want to thank the all organization committee also. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, and heartiest congratulations to Oz Energy and the entire dedicated team. So before you go, I just wanted to ask you that your company profile tells me that you have done quite an amazing work during the last 2020, now being a pandemic, but still the company has really gone ahead and done great work. So what was that driving force during the pandemic which kept you going?
As an EPC company, we should be on site anytime. So we believe in solar market in Turkey especially. Then we spread our activities to the Europe and also the Middle East. Globally, the solar energy market has really been dynamic and always it's increasing. So in this motivation, in these pandemic days, we always pushed ourselves for doing something better year by year. We have a good track record, especially in Turkey, but also we did some amazing projects in Europe, in Caucasus region also, and some projects in our neighboring countries. We hope to be here with the same success next year. Hope so.
Well, that's a very well-deserved win, I must say, and congratulations once again to your entire team and the company.
Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.
Well, let's move to our next category. Our next category is so the next category is Channel Partner of the Year. I'll I'll just quickly give few hints about the winning company. The company is the largest distributor of PV components in the regions with turnover of more than rupees 100 crores. It is a one-stop for solar solutions, supplies, and systems. The company supported residential, commercial, and industrial installation on for grid, off-grid, and PV. The company designs, supply, and supervise solar projects and support solar installation with complete solar components. So the award goes to and the award goes to Power and Sun. We have Mr. L.K. Verma, founder and managing director of Power and Sun with us. Kindly grace the stage, Mr. Verma.
Hello, I hope I'm, hello,
Yes,
can you hear me?
yes, we can see you. Please go ahead.
Thanks, thanks, Geeta. Thanks to actually Engineer Thani for, starting the session. Awards are always good because it is not only a recognition, it also sets the, the pace of a motivation. And more importantly, they try to uplift the entire industry. And, it's not only who receives it, who actually organizes it, and the industry, colleagues and the partners. Without them, it is not possible to be over here and to be a part of, such a nice event. I would also like to thanks to all of our customers and to our suppliers who could able to actually recognize the value we added into the system. As a company, we basically distribute the solar components. We do it in a very scientific and in a very strategic supply chain support way. Our objective is to reduce the project turnaround time by minimum 30-35% without compromising on the cost of the actually overall project, which helps us in increasing not only us but to the industry in general to increase the speed of solarization in this region. So thanks once again to organizers and to our colleagues. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Verma, and heartiest congratulations to your team for all the dedication and the hard work. Now, I just have one question for you. So before you go, I'll just ask that. We were talking a lot when I was talking about the company profile. We were talking a lot of like one-stop solution provider, one-stop solution provider for each and everything. Now, I just want to understand one thing. What more are you planning to introduce in your list of one-stop solution provider? So since you have so many things, what is one more thing that you're planning ahead?
In a second quarter beginning, we are going to get into the O&M. We are going, apart from the component, supplies to most of the EPC projects in this region, we are also going to, come in a very comprehensive way with the complete O&M solutions. And one of the very strong thing which goes, which is just going to help us in O&M is that that most of the inverters are being managed and serviced by us. So we can add value by giving a guarantee of a yield on actually on an hourly basis. So that's the one which is there for 2021. And on the component list, it's of course we have almost all the components which constitutes around 85 to 90% of a project requirement.
True. All the best, Mr. Verma, for all your future endeavors, and may you keep adding more and more to your one-stop solution. And heartiest congratulations on the great win to you and your company. Thank you so much. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now it's time for our next award, and the category is Company of the Year Cable. Well, the winning company is one of the leading manufacturers and suppliers to the solar segment. It has developed in-house suitable XLPO compounds for electron beam irradiation for a range of solar photovoltaic cables for emerging PV-based renewable energy installations. The company is one of the first few in India having EN certification for solar cable with E-beam technology. These electron beams cross-link cables work for maximum operating temperature, and the cable is beyond 25 years. It has a life of beyond 25 years. Now I know why they're winning it. So the award goes to and the award goes to Apar Industries Limited. I would like to welcome Mr. Jignesh Doshi, General Manager Exports, Apar, to kindly say a few words. Stage is all yours, sir.
Hi, Geeta. I hope I'm audible and visible, both.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are, Mr. Doshi. Kindly go ahead.
Hi. First of all, on behalf of the whole APAR team, I would like to thank Solar Quarter for organizing this prestigious event. And I also take this opportunity to congratulate all the other award winners in the respective categories. I would say this has been a very difficult year, for all the business sectors across the globe. And it has certainly changed the way the business is done, especially the international business, which, we are a part of, because of the traveling restrictions and not being able to meet the customers one-on-one. But, it's a very proud thing that at APAR, we have actually managed to increase our international business share significantly, and especially in the Middle East and the UAE for the rooftop and the industrial solar sector. So as you see, the APAR's logo has always, the company motto has always been, tomorrow's solutions today. In fact, this vision of the management is what helped us being ahead of the curve and developing the new technologies. For example, the solar cables that you mentioned about, where we use the E-beam technology. So we already have 3 machines of electron beam installed, for quite many years now. And these actually help, not just the lifespan being very long. If they're nearly 25 years, it can be operational, but it reduces a lot of the carbon footprints, which is there, And I would also take this opportunity to congratulate, our distribution and channel partners, Power and Sun, for winning their award. And they are one of our key contributors, for APAR to establish themselves so strong in the Middle East sector. And we look forward to, creating a bigger space in that sector. And finally, I would also thank my key, reason for which we have been successful, that is our customers. The EPCs, the contractors, and all of whom without their support, we would not have been able to reach so far. So we'd like to assure that, we look forward to working with them and achieving many such milestones and awards. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. Doshi, and congratulations to your team. Before you go, I still have a question for you. Now, there's a lot APAR is coming up with, a lot of innovations that the team has been doing, the company has been doing. So just tell us what has been an inspiration, or what is that driving force for you and your team to keep on bringing that new innovations for your company?
See, what we have found is, traditionally selling the traditional cables has always been more on the competition. So APAR has always, since initial times, we have always developed products which have, very unique usages, I would say. We develop a lot of underground cables which are used in, trenches. They are used in rooftop, for example. We are one of the first ones to develop that. and many other such defense and Navy projects where we supply those cables. So we give a lot of depth and a lot of importance to the innovation part of it, rather than just selling it as a commodity. I think that's been our strength, and we'd like to continue playing on that.
That's great to know that, all the achievements and all the best for the future endeavors, and great congratulations to the entire team of APAR Industries.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you. So, ladies and gentlemen, as promised, I'll read out, the comments that we had asked for in the chat box regarding the hobby. So we have Mr. Sunil Singh saying that, he is able to pursue his passion for gardening. It seems he's got a garden and is growing a lot of vegetables, and organic farming is going on out there. So all the best, Mr. Sunil, for the great work that you're doing, and you're using your time during the pandemic. And we have from Power and Sun, they say it's time for car planning. All right. So is it buying a new car, or, doing something with the old car? Anyways, all the best to everybody.
This might be a typo error. It is not for a car, actually. It is a CSR planning activities. Because
can I have you on the video, please? Can you switch on the video? Yes. And now you can tell me what your passion for the pandemic is.
So it was not a car planning, actually. What I might be a typographical error, because I am attending this over a phone.
Okay.
While having your screen, I was just typing. What I want to say is actually the CSR activities. It was a good time to plan it and think it for the society. As Engineer Thani has said it very correctly, that it's not only me or not only we. We all think about the complete, the industry and the society of it. And good part is we planned it, our activity. We wrote it to the government of Dubai, and the initial proposal was accepted, and now we are in the process of making it happen. I will announce it at appropriate time. It is still under a process, so it's not good to make a actually announcement of it. But with the basic idea of how do we increase the speed of a solarization in this region, keeping that in mind, there was something as a CSR activity planned for the for the complete setup.
That's amazing. That's a great work and great utilization of the pandemic time. I must say a big round of applause to you from my end and from everybody. Great work. Thank you so much. Okay, all right, dear audience. Now we'll move on to our Grandmaster Awards. Now, every year, Solar Quarter makes an endeavor to celebrate the outstanding contributions of some of the pioneers in the energy sector in the form of Grandmaster Awards. With immense pleasure today, we announce the Grandmaster Awards for Rooftop Solar Congress Middle East 2021. Can we have the first slide and the first winner of our Grandmaster Award, please? So the first Grandmaster Award goes to Mr. Ivano, CEO, Dubai Carbon. As the CEO of Dubai Carbon, he has established a track record in the identification and implementation of green growth strategies within a subnational and regional marketplace, bringing the enterprise entrusted to him from concept to implementation. He has brought in a great team management, strong investment strategies, and a commitment to excellence that have not only contributed to the growth of the firm, but also have contributed to the advancement of clean energy. Now, great, a big round of applause for Mr. Ivano. Can we please have you on the stage, please?
Thank you, Geeta. Thank you, everyone. What I would really like to share is that the role of Dubai Carbon was never to compete against private sector, but to build the resilience and that support from the client side in understanding how the market behaves. Unfortunately, I'm not sure I was as successful as I wish I would have been. but nevertheless, Dubai Carbon has achieved quite an immense success, having no prior experience and having tapped into some of the largest tenders, literally on competitive basis. So it's a great honor for me to share this with my team, even though I personally have stepped down from Dubai Carbon, but still leave to them the merit to continue this legacy. Thank you, Gita.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ivano, and heartiest congratulations for the great work that you have done. All right, so our second Grandmaster Award for the evening is So the award goes to Mr. Laurent Longuet, CEO, Siraj Power. He is the CEO and co-founder of Siraj Power, UAE's leading distributed solar energy provider. Founded in 2015, he has worked hard towards making the company a pioneer in the field of unique and fully comprehensive solar energy leasing solutions, allowing businesses to substantially reduce their energy expenditure and fulfill their sustainable commitment without having to invest upfront capital investment. So he has spent more than 15 years working in the development and construction of international energy projects in Europe, Iran, Indonesia, and the Middle East for the group Total. So can we have Mr. Lauren on the stage, please? Mr. Lauren?
Yes, I'm here. Could you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
So thank you very much, first, Gita, for this award. It's a great honor and a great pleasure to be with you and with so many friends for this ceremony. I think what we have done in the region, as Ivano was mentioning, is it's first due to what we have been able to start in Dubai. Dubai once again have been at the forefront of rooftop development in the region. It's a combination of I believe the vision from our leadership and the great support we have been through this journey from DIWA, the utility of Dubai. So thanks to this combination and all those friends and colleagues working in the same area, I think we are on the way to, as Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum said a few years ago, we are on the way to have solar on all roofs by the end of this decade. So that's great. What's fantastic as well is that even though we have of course been suffering from this COVID story last year, this move for converting a lot of companies to solar is something which continues, and we see that expanding. Our friends from Yellow Door have been successful in Jordan. We see now some projects coming in Saudi, in Oman, and that's very encouraging. We see as well a lot of new opportunities and new clients, not necessarily connected to the grid, not having access to the grid, looking for some solar solution, and that's another way for us to expand. So just to conclude about us, so we have founded this company 6 years ago. We have been quite constant and determined to develop this business, starting by Dubai. We have been lucky and we have been blessed to have set some partnership with some companies like DP World or some large local group, Al Ghurair, Alabar Group, Majid Al Futtaim, and it has been fantastic. And then it's now time for us, and along with our friends, to expand this into in the region, and we are definitely very passionate to do it. We are determined. We are patient. It's going to take time, but we are changing the way the Middle East is powered, and we are committed to do so.
That's great to know that, and heartiest congratulations to the entire team and entire group. Thank you so much for being a part here. Okay, our next Grandmaster Award. Can we have our next Grandmaster Award, please? So our next Grandmaster Award goes to Mr. Jeremy Crane, CEO, Yellow Door Energy. He is a thought leader in the solar industry in MEA and beyond. He founded Yellow Door Energy in 2015 with a passion to help business in emerging markets reduce energy cost, increase energy reliability, all while reducing their environmental footprint. Under his leadership, the company rapidly became the leading distributed solar developer in MENA region with over 120 megawatts of solar assets. As an industry thought leader, he regularly appears on TV and other social media platforms. So it's our great honor to have Mr. Crane here. So Mr. Crane, stage is all yours.
Thank you very much, Greta. Thanks for having me back again. And an honor to be here with so many other fantastic leaders in our industry, everyone helping to drive a cleaner future. I think Solar Quartet has put forward a fantastic platform for all of us to celebrate our green achievements, and that's wonderful. The COVID-19 pandemic has caused a decline across many industries and sectors around the world. If we're to recover from this pandemic, we need to include renewables in that recovery. Solar PV is now the cheapest source of energy, putting it at the forefront of many business priorities as we plan to reduce our cost and reallocate capital. In the Middle East, businesses have shown that they have accepted this reality and are ready to adapt to these new changes by switching to clean energy. It is absolutely no shock that to anyone that solar has a great potential to facilitate and lead the energy transition to a cleaner, independent, sustainable future for ourselves and for generations to come. It is our responsibility as industry leaders to step up and lead this way for change. We've been used to traditional, vertically integrated, unbundled utility models. I frequently refer to these as Utility 1 and Utility 2.0. Today, as we strive for decentralization and business integrated systems, that we've coined the term Utility 3.0. Through this, we can generate power and where it's needed on a rooftop in both urban and rural centers, solving the energy demand faced by many emerging centers throughout our larger region. Leading this shift to electricity, energy, on a distributed basis is really our fundamental goal. This in turn will pave the way for a resilient, cleaner future for everyone, everywhere. I strongly believe that one day we'll live in a world where our factories, the facilities that we all use can be powered on a 24/7 basis with clean, renewable energy. The rooftop solar potential of the Middle East is enormous. With the right support from governments, institutions, and a combination of new technologies, we can achieve energy independence from traditional fossil fuels and a distributed, sustainable society for tomorrow. That's what motivates me, and I believe many of my colleagues here today would share that passion. So thank you very much for having me and honoring me with this award today.
Thank you so much, Mr. Crane, and Artias, congratulations. And yes, very, very well put that was. We all are looking forward to a very cleaner and greener environment for our generation as well as the coming generation. Thank you once again and congratulations.
Thank Thank you.
So, ladies and gentlemen, now we come up to our second last Grandmaster Award. So our second last Grandmaster Award goes to the award goes to Mr. Ahmed S. Nada, President, Middle East Solar Industry Association. He is the president of the MESIA and also the head of operations and maintenance at Masdar. He brings over 2 decades of experience in the energy and power industry across the Middle East region. He has contributed outstandingly towards the growth of the solar industry in the Middle East region. I'd like to welcome Mr. Nada on the stage, please. Hello, Mr. Nada, can we have you?
Yes, thank you very much. Good afternoon to all of you. Good morning. Very much appreciate, of course, the award and being with all colleagues and friends that I also congratulate them for their success and for also their support to the industry and to MESIA. When I joined the industry back in 2012, 13 time frame, MESIA was a very small team, very small organization, very small club, as we call it here in Dubai. And as the industry was really starting, everyone was in doubt that this whole thing will even kick off. Everyone was doubtful that the solar industry will have any space in the Middle East, in countries where typically electricity has been subsidized heavily, and many even country leaders, at the level of ministries, were doubtful that this whole solar initiatives will even evolve anywhere. What was even more difficult was, as the time goes on, that the industry started to show maybe preference to the utility scale, and that was accelerated by very ambitious plans by a few countries who took the lead at the time, between Jordan, UAE, and then Egypt, maybe, to name a few. And again, the acceleration of the utility scale was thought to will overcome any potential for the rooftops and industrial or distributed solar, as we like to call it. So there was really a big doubt about how this whole thing will evolve. And then I think the support of the different value chain partners and the supply chain partners came across and supported MESIA to become a platform of networking, looking at what are the challenges, both regulatories, contractual, lenders, trying to explain the risks of this industry to the supplier, to the financiers in different parts of the Middle East, which was extremely difficult at the beginning. So things evolved really in great shape. And today, at least 2 of the good friends I know, Jeremy and Laurent, are already on the stage today, and they're of course very valuable and participant members of MESIA. So I think MESIA could not have been where it is today. I think we have crossed 24,000 followers in one of the platforms like LinkedIn. This is just to name others, like in Facebook and others. We have over 130 members who are very active and continue to believe in our role. Despite the pandemic, they are supporting us. For those who don't know, MESIA is a non-profit organization. We are not trying to make profit. We're just trying to make sure that the industry continues to get, its boost, whether at the value chain or the regulatory level. And obviously, last year was not a place to meet as we used to in our award, but I promise everyone from our MESIA members and those who can come to Abu Dhabi to celebrate another MESIA award virtually this year. So I would thank very much all our members. Thank you very much for bringing us today to the stage to show our commitment, how to help the industry to continue to grow. Thanks to my friends and colleagues who have won already something today and some of the awards. And thanks to my colleagues in MESIA, the board, who have been very supportive. As we know, it's a board that functions without any remuneration or salaries. They just spend time because they want to make it happen. So again, thanks to all of you guys, and appreciate the award. Looking forward to the further growth of the rooftop segment. I think it has proven to be able to also capitalize on the value chain, reduce its cost, bring new technology, and nothing will stop us from continuing this journey. So Congratulations to all, and thanks again for bringing me on board to say hi to all of you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Nadat. Heartiest congratulations to you. I must say a great initiative and work by Missy out there. Thank you once again and congratulations. All right, ladies and gentlemen, now we have come to our last Grandmaster Awards for the evening. So the last award goes to it's Mr. Mohammed Al Thani, Secretary General and Vice Chairman, Arab Renewable Energy Commission, and Vice Chairman of the Jordanian Renewables Energy Society. He is the Chairman of the Jordanian Smart Cities Association and has been working in the field of renewable energy since 1988. He has been a researcher and have published more than 25 papers. He was a founder of the Global Net for Renewable Energy in the desert regions. And now he is the chairman of Renewable Energy Committee in Jordan Institution for Standards and Metrology, ambassador of the DONG Energy Solar Challenge events in the Middle East countries, and also the member in the board of directors of Renewable Energy Center in Philadelphia University. Wow, that's a great profile, I must say, Mr. Thani out there. Kindly come up on stage and grace our ceremony.
Thank you again. Really, it's our dream, because when we start in renewables in 1989, I was officer in the army. And it was really very expensive at that time. And you know, we have an office in Jordan. At that time, we have an office in Jordan University. Then we start thinking about Jordan as a non-oil country, and we suffering about what's happened around our brothers in neighbor country. And it is essential to solve the energy crisis in my country. That's why we push for and advocate for renewable energy scenario, excellent scenario for my country, and to shift for energy mixed. I think until 2011, I was the only source of information about photovoltaic in Jordan. Then when issue the energy, renewable energy and energy efficiency law, we start to have many investors here in my country, and we start a new companies, small and medium SMEs, starting in my country for the investment and renewable energy, and we focusing in the beginning for both wind and solar energy. The story also started by encouraging the people, inhabitants themselves in Jordan, to have this technology in the rooftop, because it's competitive prices and also for environmental and the climate change issues. After that, we think about how we can the lead for our brothers in the Arab country and to establish the Arab Renewable Energy Commission, because it's essential. And further issue, we think about the desert. Arab desert is very big, and if we can think and we can work hand by hand, we can have the biggest project for solar energy, and this can also for global wise issue to think about Arab desert. That's why I think in 2007 to establish the network for renewable energy and to generate solar energy for electricity generation from solar energy. Nowadays, it's much more important. It's a must. Renewable energy is a must, and photovoltaic is as I mentioned before, is the king of renewable energy, because the future for renewables lead by solar energy, all kind of solar energy. Thinking about our green generation, think how to work for sustainability regional-wise, and close with one grid for electricity in the Arab country through the area, our area, Lebanon, Palestine, Iraq, and with the North Africa and the Gulf. It's very easy to have one grid. Then we can connect to Europe and other country in the region. And as all Arab country, most of the Arab country as oil producer, now we can also participate in renewable energy map, global wise issue, and to depend more in solar energy, wind energy, with the other sources of renewable energy. I think the future of a clean energy is the best. It's not a dream. At the beginning, Arab country was some limitation because most of them are oil and gas producer, and we have fantastic experience in many Arab countries. We have United Arab Emirates. It's the best, and they have a unique gathering every year. Highly appreciated to United Arab Emirates. Highly appreciated to Qatar because it have the biggest photovoltaic industry factory in Qatar, and in King Saudi Arabia they have the best initiative in the Middle East for Silicon Valley, which is both the vision of 2030 for King Saudi Arabia, and also highly appreciated to Morocco because now lead in everything in renewable energy and in hydrogen. I cannot mention all the Arab country, the green initiative, looking for our green generation, and our decision maker now in the Arab country, I think now they are think carefully about sustainability and the main role of renewable energy, and all inhabitants in Arab countries are know a lot about the importance of photovoltaic and solar energy. Thank you again, and it's my great honor and my great pleasure to be awarded through this estimated gathering through your company. Thank you again.
Thank you so much, Mr. Thani. It's a great pleasure to have you in this ceremony, and heartiest congratulations. And I must say, great work Middle East is doing towards a cleaner environment and development of the energy sector, the renewable energy sector. Thank you once again, and congratulations.
Thank you.
So now I would just request all our Grandmaster Award winners to kindly come up and switch on your audio and video, because I just want you all to leak out a little secret. I'll just ask you a small question. So can I have everybody, all the Grandmaster Award winners, please, on the panel? Kindly switch on the audio and the video, please. All right. So, well, all of you have contributed so much to the development of your company and the solar industry, and bring in so many years of rich experiences. I would like each one of you to please share your success mantra or the success story with our audience and the participants, and give your secrets to reaching to the top of the ladder. Now, there's a lot you can impart a great insight and knowledge to our coming generation as to how the development can happen, how they can reach to the top of the ladder. Like with a lot of experience you have, I'm sure there are a lot of, there's a success mantra to all of it. So each one of you kindly say a few words and give wise advice to our upcoming leaders.
Happy to go first, Greta. I think I'll keep it short. My one word is patience. With time, we will be a much greener place. And when you're developing energy systems, you need patience.
Very
Thank you,
true.
Ken.
That's the biggest success mantra, I must say. to our patients.
Thank you, Geeta.
Thank you so much.
I would love to continue on Jeremy's lead and say resilience. The
Okay.
sale of change is difficult, and we are at the forefront of change. So obviously we need to be patient and be able to establish strong personal relationships to be able to influence and provide the awareness required to sell the change.
Couldn't agree more.
Yeah, with that to patience, that passion is needed as well. It's a fantastic change going on, and people joining us, they should have this passion to change the way the region is powered and to be part of this. So passion is key as well.
That's true. Absolutely. Passion is really important to go ahead in life, and to achieve your goals. Truly agree with you on that.
I think I'd like to add one thing here. Inclusiveness, I think, is very important. The industry needs everyone, and any leader who works in trying to implement, particularly in the solar industry in the Middle East, where things were difficult at the beginning, if it wasn't for the conclusive capacity of everyone supporting each other and really making it like a mission for a group of people, regardless where they come from, their backgrounds, their different countries, and capabilities and knowledge. So inclusiveness was key, I think, to the success of the Middle East and to any future success for particularly for new things.
Absolutely. Couldn't agree more on that. Thank you so much, Mr. Nada, for the wise advice. Anybody else wants to add to it?
Yes, please.
Sure.
We should accept to be changeable. That's mean it's a time to think everything is a challenge. And nowadays we should be well educated about how to be changeable, because life after pandemic, it's usually changeable, the life, but after pandemic, we should think about each other and how to be changeable and aspect the culture, the new culture. We are a new altitude of a new culture everywhere, and we should respect the values, but changeable is the main parameters for our new life.
True. So adaptability, is that where you are talking about? We should be flexible enough to adapt to every kind of situation and to go ahead in that. Absolutely. Yes. Thank you so much, Mr. Thani. Anybody else, any of our leaders like to put another word to this, or any other advice from your end? All right, so I think we are done with that. So with this, ladies and gentlemen, we come to the end of our awards ceremony. Thank you all the winners. Congratulations to all the winners, and thank you so much for being with us here. So keep tuned to our solar quarter updates and upcoming events. Hope to see you all in our upcoming events again. Till then, thank you so much for being a part of our ceremony. Stay safe and stay happy. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. See you, Laurent. See you sometime too.
Bye-bye.
Sure, we will.
Thank you, guys.
Bye.
Thank you. Thanks, Geeta.
Thank you so much for gracing this award ceremony. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.